Hi, my name is Michael Wilkinson. I'm the Managing Director at Leadership Strategies, the facilitation company based in Atlanta. I'm today at the IAF conference in Denver, and I get to share with you a couple of things. The real focus is on what's it mean to take a facilitative approach to solving a problem. And so I'd like to give you a definition of a facilitated session. We think of it as a highly structured meeting in which the meeting leader, the facilitator, guides the participants through a series of predefined steps to arrive at a solution that is, and here are the three key words, created, understood, and accepted by all participants. So when you think of facilitation, think of those three words. They create it, they accept it, they understand it, because that means they're committed to making it happen. So it's all about commitment and bringing about commitment. So I want to give an example of what it means to take a facilitative approach. We were back in 1994. We were working in the city of Atlanta. And the mayor had a study done the old way by a consulting firm that took a look and said the city should change a bunch of things. One of them was to go from 3-person garbage collection crews to 2-person crews. That was the goal. They wanted, because they could save a lot of money if they did that. They would have smaller trucks, would be able to take the trucks in the smaller places, and so on. So we turned to the Sanitation Director and said, we'd like for you to implement this and get it implemented before the '96 Olympics. Now, the Sanitation Director was a smart guy. He said to the mayor, you know what, I'm not sure 2-person crews is a good idea, but I can guarantee you it will fail unless we have the buy-in of the workers. And our mayor said, well, do whatever you have to do, just get it implemented. That was our mayor. In any case, Sanitation Director came to us, because we had done work for him before, and said, well, give me some thoughts on how we do this. And when you take a facilitative approach, remember, they create it, they understand it, they accept it. So the people impacted by the decision should be involved in creating the solution. So they were picking up garbage and sanitation from 3 different plants across Atlanta. So it was pretty clear for us. We said, let's have each plant elect 4 people to be on a team. Each one would select 4 from their plant. And then the Sanitation Director would select 4 of his own. And he selected, he was a very smart guy, somebody from his office, so he knew what was going on. Someone from HR, so they knew how it would affect personnel. Someone from finance, so it wouldn't cost too much. And then someone from the union, because he wanted union buy-in. So these 16 people met over twice a week over a 4-week period to assemble the plan for putting together the 2-person crews, the transition. They did great work, great work. And let me give you an example of some of the things that they did. One of the issues was, they said before, when they had a driver, it was a driver and 2 people off the truck. The driver was sort of this high position. Me get out of the truck, never. Well, one of their recommendations was that within 2 years, everybody in the sanitation department would have to have their commercial driver's license. That meant everybody could be a driver. And so it level set the playing field. It also meant, because everyone had their CDL, their commercial driver's license, it raised the level of pay in the department. And then finally, for those who did not want to step up, they were going to be let go. They weren't fired, they just had 2 years to step up, otherwise you'd have to find something else to do. Brilliant plan. When it came time to give the presentation to the mayor and to the cabinet, who gave the presentation? The consultants? No, not us. We just had taken them through the process. They created their solutions, so they presented it to the mayor. Now here's the kicker. What do you think the key issue was for the sanitation workers the night before the presentation to the mayor? Well, of course, several of them were concerned about falling flat on their face, so we coached them on presentation skills. But other than that, the biggest issue was, would the mayor buy in to their recommendations? And it was the mayor's idea in the first place. They were so committed to the solution. In fact, one guy bought a suit just for the presentation. It was fantastic. When it was over, the chief operating officer of the city said it was the best presentation ever by any worker group to the cabinet. They knocked it out. When it was done, the head of the sanitation workers came to me and said, Michael, I just want to thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. Notice his words. We couldn't have done it. They had such ownership over the process. It was their process. We were just helping them through it. That's what facilitators do. That's what facilitation is all about. They create it, they understand it, they accept it. Good luck with what you're doing. Signing off, Michael Wilkinson. I hope to see you soon.